Hi friends, I'm in my office again. I'm sitting at my desk today. So you see some of my stuff behind me, my bookshelves and my bulletin board and things. It's about lunchtime, 12:30 on Thursday. So I was thinking maybe I could do my children's sermon in the sanctuary, the room where we have church, so you could see what things look like. But I just walked down there and they're in there working. They're working super hard, so they haven't even taken their lunch break yet, or maybe they take it in shifts. I don't know, but they're in there working and they have things taped off, and I just didn't want to mess anything up because there's a lot going on. So right now they're getting the ceiling all fixed and painted, and then in a day or so they're going to start painting the walls a new pretty color, and then brand new carpeting. So when you come back to church and when we can be in our sanctuary space together again, you'll get to look at the pretty new carpet. And we'll love that so much because this is an important place to us, right? This is God's house. This is where we spend time together with God. And so that's what's been really hard for me, and I'm guessing for you during this time, is that we can't come to this place that we call God's house together. But I have good news for you, and I'm guessing your parents have told you this too, but God is everywhere, right? God isn't just here at Faith Lutheran Church. He's not trapped in here and we don't get to see him right now. God is everywhere. And as the people of this church, we share God's love everywhere we go. So there's a saying, the church is not a building. The church is the people. So the church is you, the church is me, the church is all of God's people. And that is a huge, huge blessing. So the story that goes with our gospel from the Spark Story Bible, which I've been reading to you because they're great stories, but also because, as I've mentioned, they gave copyright. So we're definitely not infringing on any issues here. And I think most of you have this book at home. If you don't, I actually had a few more shipped to us. So please tell me and I will get you this book. But today's story is actually called God's House. And it is starting on page 448. So here's the picture for today's story for those of you that don't have the book. And our little friend Squiggles down there. And here it is. Jesus taught his disciples many things. Don't be sad or worried, he said. Believe in God and in me. God's house in heaven is so big that everyone can have a room. I'm going there to get your rooms ready. Later, I'll come back to take you to God's house. You know the way to where I'm going. Thomas and Philip looked confused. What way do you mean? They asked. Jesus said, I'm the way to know God. Because you know me, you know God too. I've taught you about life with God and the good things God wants you to do. Pray, ask me for anything, and I'll help you do it. Thomas and Philip smiled. We can follow you and do what you ask us to do. You are our way to heaven. We can live in God's house too. We'll follow you and do what you ask us to do. And God asks us to love our neighbors and love ourselves. And right now that means staying home and listening to our families and being safe and enjoying all of the things that God has given us in this earth. So I hope that you're doing okay. You're almost done with school. The school year is almost over. And then it will be summertime and hopefully really nice weather. And that will be great. So remember, if you have the book, this Bible, the Spark Story Bible, and would be up for reading one of our children's sermons, or if you want to share something else, if you want to sing a song, I know a lot of you sing. If you want to draw a picture for me to share. I know that all of our friends, all of the people that make up God's family at Faith miss all of you. So share your stuff and I will pass it along with my weekly worship resources. But until next week, I hope you are doing well. I miss you. Bye, friends.